Man, they going hard. They got those motorcycles out there this morning early, 5 o'clock in the morning. They going down Fort Hood Road. You just hear them screaming. But anyways, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Fancy Football Girls Advice. Uh, Morning coffee is the same. The cafe, weed still the same. It's pineapple. I should have rolled that up in here, but I kept that outside for a bit of a reason. Anyways, well, we got a lot to talk about this morning. Hopefully, we'll go home a little bit longer than I did on Wednesday. 2 days. I did my Wednesday show and now I'm doing this. So I'm becoming more reliable when I go live. With that being said, got my water right here. Hold on. You can't hear it, but I am. Listen, I recorded the NFL schedule release, so I'm watching it in the background. But anyways, let's get into it, man. So I'm a Colts fan, as you can see in the background. Colts. Tom Brady has been a thorn in my side for darn near 20 years, I think it feels like. And now I heard he's going to the Forts Sport broadcast. $300 million. I'm going to be hearing him for another 10 years after he retires. That's like hearing Aaron Rodgers talk. I just, $300 million. I tell you what, if businesses have that much money to throw around like that, then we shouldn't have inflation. Come on, NFL, give up, NFL teams, give up that money. Help us people that buy your tickets and go to the games. Tom Brady, man, I can't. 10 more years, people. Some NCAA football, man. Week 1, my Irish are going to beat Ohio State. Yep, I said it. I said it. And my cousin ever listens to my YouTube, tell your husband Chuck, they going down. I know we lost a lot of players. Okay? Kyle Hamilton was our bread and butter on defense. But I think this team just has gotten behind the new coach. I forget his name, but I think they have. But I forgot to do this. I'm wearing my 22 a day for veterans suicide awareness. I have no sponsors, so I'm just putting that out there. They're not sponsoring me. I have 0 sponsors, just like I have only 14 subscribers, okay? But anyways, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Back to my Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They play Ohio week 1. W. Win for us. Another game I'm looking at is week 2 Bama versus Texas in Austin. I know they might not win, but I don't know. I don't even like neither team, honestly. Bama, I think, has manipulated the system to where they win damn near every year. They blew my Irish out so bad, like 52-0. That's just. It was a long year. And then what's his name was making up that fake girlfriend of his, and just it went downhill from him. And then Brian Kelly, you know what? I just don't. Brian Kelly, Just because you got the regular season record for Notre Dame, don't mean shit. You didn't win anything for us there, buddy. I also wrote down the Sooners versus week 3 is the Sooners versus Nebraska. I'll take Nebraska on that now. I'm taking North Sooners. They lost a lot of people, but I don't know. I always like games like that. Cold games. Notre Dame versus Navy in the cold. I love it. I know players don't love it, but I sure do as a fan. I greatly appreciate that. We're going to take a little pause right now. Up next, I'll talk about my Houston Gamblers, which I think were 0-5. I don't even have information on them. They're in the USFL, but I gotta go refresh my coffee. So, about a 3 minute break. And look, people, I even made my bed for you. That's how much I'm taking this serious. Sorry about that, y'all. But we having coffee together, so Houston Gamblers. Let me look some of this stuff up. Houston Gamblers. I don't even know what my we were 0-3, and then folks were saying we got 2 useless quarterbacks. So I haven't really been watching USFL, but I really need to start doing it. Chicago plays today. my my Cubbies, which are over there, the Cubs, they play Arizona Diamondbacks. So search. Let's go with search. Houston. I don't even know how to spell Houston. Houston. Yeah, they don't even have anything on. They don't even have anything on Bleacher Report. So I do have them on Twitter though. So let's see. Houston Gamblers. Here we go. It's time to go all in, gamblers. Get your tickets. Who do we play? This weekend is family weekend. Um, who knows? Let me see. Houston Gamblers 2022 schedule.
Here's a summary from fbschedules.com. 2022 Houston Gamblers schedule. Sunday, April 17th at Michigan. Saturday, April 12th.
We're at May 8th, I think.
VS Tampa Bay.
May 7th. Oh, 14th.
Sunday, May 15th. VS Pittsburgh.
VS Pittsburgh. We play VS Pittsburgh. Whoever that is. We play VS Pittsburgh. Nope. Yeah, VS Pittsburgh this Sunday. I watched it a little bit. I didn't see too much of a change, but people said that it's a little bit different than the NFL. So we play versus VS Pittsburgh. Okay. Whoever they are. We got 5:15. You know, I want to know what is Houston Gamblers record in 2022.
1-3, according to some information I found on Wikipedia.
Oh, they're 1-3. They're fourth in the South Division. Who owns Houston Gamblers? Owners. I don't even know how to say these guys' name. But we're 1-3. 1-3. Come on, Houston. Do something right. Anyways, let's go on to some NFL games, huh? Week 2, Chargers versus Chiefs. Definitely going to take the Chargers on that one. Because hopefully I get Justin Herbert again. I liked him in fantasy football. He gave me a lot of hope, and he kept me in a lot of games, a lot of points, believe it or not. But again, if you could like, share, and subscribe to this page, I would greatly appreciate it. And then you got international games. You got Vikings versus Saints, October 2nd. You got Giants versus Packers, October 9th. Broncos versus Jags, October 30th. This is all in London. Munich is Seattle versus Bucks, November 13th. Mexico City is Niners versus Cards, November 21st. That's that's if your boy Kyle Murray decides to take his little short ass, you know. But excuse me, the first 6 weeks, the first 6 weeks, Hopkins and not even gonna be there. And who did the Cards draft? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, I gotta go. Running backs. Well, that's top 10 players. I got so messed up. QB rankings. I messed that all up. Anyways, the Cards. Who did the Cards pick up? Packers, Bills, Titans, Packers, Chiefs. Did the Cards even? Chiefs, Packers, Bucks, Titans, Steelers, Saints. I'm gonna have to look this up. I thought the Cards didn't even have a. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see something. Sorry for the pause and airtime. Okay, I know they were after that. The Saints, Steelers. They were right here at 23. Bills were at 25. What? Anyways, Packers, you need Jesus. I mean, yeah, the Packers do need Jesus, but the Cards, you're going to need Jesus. But you know what? Well, it's in Mexico City. And is Trey Lance going to be the Niners quarterback? Where's Jimmy G going? And don't even get me started on the Browns, man. I know some of y'all out there do not like Baker Mayfield, but I think he would have been a better pick and fit in for my Colts instead of Matt Ryan. Why do we keep on going after old quarterbacks? Stop it. You could have built around Baker Mayfield, and I don't know. But Anyways, Trey Lance, from what I heard, is not connecting or getting the system, or there's something that they're not is not meshing. So you got the Niners versus Cards. Kyle Murray might not even be there. He'll probably be playing baseball. You never know. But we'll put that check there. Take a cup of coffee. Um, Life's been pretty good. Not even gonna lie to you guys. Except yesterday, I had to go help one of my neighbors who owns property in my neighborhood. So I went and helped him mow, and he beat me. Even though I did the push mowing. This guy who, Mr. Jesse, who's over 65, he weed whacked and then he blew. You know what I'm saying? He was running circles around me. But I like that because it's motivation. It's motivation for me to not sit on my ass, you know? And I really want you guys to understand I do take this serious. I might not have the stats, like some of these analysts on here, they can, it just is natural for them to not even look at their notes and say, this player last year did this so many yards after the catch, so many yards per carry, so many, all that stuff. And I'm getting there because I don't need my little notepad to remember my social medias for this type of work. Hey, I forgot to say good morning, but break time over. We're at 17 minutes, people. Let's go with week 10. Cowboys versus Packers, November 13th. Okay, so they did. The Packers did address a wide receiver. I want to make sure I get his name right. Christian. I want to say it's Watson, but I'm not too sure. So Christian Watson, North Dakota, wide receiver. I heard he's really good. But you got Randall Cobb, Watson, and there's another guy, Alan Lazard. So you mean to tell me you're going to bank your money in playoffs and Super Bowl champion on Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb, and the new rookie? You got Julio Jones out there, but injury prone. OBJ injury prone. Uh, Jarvis Landry. I don't think he would fit in that system. And those are just the three big wide receivers that I'm off the top of my head. You know. T.Y. Hilton, please. T.Y. Hilton, please. Do not go to the Packers. Do not be like Jeff Saturday, where I couldn't cheer for him. Jeff Saturday is my favorite Colts player of all time, and you went to the Packers. That's like when Reggie Wayne went to the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? I got the Packers against the Cowboys. I think I'm not picking neither because I hate them both. But I don't think the Cowboys have. Well, yeah, that's going to be a good game. Week 2, my Bears versus Packers. The Bears. I'm marking that down with my pen too. Bears, baby. Bears all day. All day. Also, news announcement, news flash, news alert, whatever you want, however you want to say it. Jerry Judy got arrested. Second degree criminal tampering with a domestic violence enhancer. He's on a no bond hold. I don't even know what that means. But damn, Alvin Kamara, and I always have him in my fantasy football, but I won't this year. Jerry Judy, I was thinking about picking him up in one of my leagues as a wide receiver 2 or 3 or something like that. But Cortland Sutton, I'm banking on him. I picked him up last year, but then he got injured. So I'm banking on him this year. Let's go, Sutton. That's talked about. That's talked about. That's talked about. Uh, Take another sip. I wanted just to go to 5:30, but I think I might go a little bit longer. Let's go over some of my Colts games. Help me put that W. Preseason, we got Colts versus Bills, Lions versus Colts, Bucks versus Colts. Good. These are hopefully Matt Ryan plays. If not, hopefully we get somebody in there. September 11th, mark it as a W against the Texans. September 18th, we play the Jags. That's a W. Then the 25th, it's the Chiefs versus Colts. Uh, mm, Here's the thing, okay? Our defense is different. We got old boy from the Raiders. I cannot say his name. And then we picked up Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, I know he's old, but he can still teach my defensive backs, cornerbacks, and he can teach the secondaries, not the offensive or defensive line. And then we got the Manic, Darius Leonard, and then the I can't say his name. But I'm gonna go ahead and count that as a W. Titans, W. Well, the Chiefs and the Colts on the 25th. I'll because there ain't no way my Colts are going to be 4-0, and then the Broncos. I don't think they'll. Broncos, yes. Jags, yes. Uh, Play the Titans again. That's a W for me. The Commanders is a W. Pats, I'm gonna leave that one open. And then Raiders. It's just that my Colts defense is a lot different, but I might. That's a question mark. Eagles, W. Steelers, W. Cowgirls, W. Vikings, I hate them, W. Chargers, leave that open. Giants, W. Texans, W. So I got us losing about 3 games. That's it. 3-4 games. That's it for my Colts. As for the Bears now, that's a whole different. Bears versus Niners. I don't think they had their shit together because of the quarterback situation. And Deebo Samuels, even though he said, I'm all in, is he really all in? We're going to go with the W. Packers, W. Texans, W. Giants, W. Vikings, W. Commanders, W. Uh, the Pats, I don't think are. That's going to be open. The 30th, Bears versus Cowgirls. That's going to be open. The 6th, the Finns versus November 6th, Finns versus Bears, W. Lions versus Bears on the 13th, W. Bears, 20 November, Bears versus Atlanta, W. Let's see. Bears versus Jets. I think the Jets might be a little bit better, so I'm going to leave that one open. Packers, I can't ever say that the Packers are going to win. 18th of December, Eagles versus Bears, W. 24th, Bills versus Bears. I'm going to leave that one open. 1 January, Bears versus Lions W. 8 January. Bears versus Vikings W. So the Bears win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 and 4 or 13 and 5. Yeah. But I don't think the Vikings can beat the Bears. But the Bears suck on both sides, honestly. I just don't see anybody getting to uh Justin Fields. Lions, they had Aiden Hutchinson. Oh man. All I know is I play a lot of my friends' teams with my Colts and Bears. And this is what you guys don't understand. I'm not a bandwagon fan. I don't jump from team to team that wins championships and shit like that. I've been a Bears fan since the 70s, and I've been a Colts fan since they snuck their way into Indianapolis. Coffee break with McCafe. It's so peaceful out. Can't wait to go sit out there and enjoy my coffee and complete science. If you could like, share, and subscribe, my Twitter and my TikTok are in the description. I greatly appreciate you guys, 14 or 15 subscribers that do help me out. I'll probably go back and forth about the schedule for my Bears and Colts. Please say something in the comment section. What is your team schedule? And comment what you think your team's record is going to be. I think we're going to have both my teams. The Bears will be under 10 wins, but my Colts will definitely be over 10 wins. We're going to the playoffs and we're winning the Super Bowl this year. Peace. Oh, I can't even figure out how to shut this off. I will have another video up around 6:30. Smoking in the Happy Shack. Peace.